to my channel. So today we're going to do a little bit of getting ready with me and show you what type of makeup I will wear, me going to work and not wear a mask. Now lately we've been actually have to wear a mask at the end of this month, all the way towards the end, almost towards the end of August. So you guys know when I have to wear a mask, I don't usually wear makeup. But I decided to go ahead and show you guys what I would wear if I didn't have to wear the mask and be able to, you know, wear regular makeup throughout, you know, throughout the workday. Now eyes is fine because, you know, you don't have to cover your eyes, so most of the time I'll do eyeshadow, brows, and all of that. But when it comes to face makeup, the only thing I have would be my skincare and sunscreen and everything. So I did put on my sunscreen. You guys know I have a different background. Decided to try it this way and see if it's a little bit better and see if you guys like it more, because usually I film by my vanity, but I decided to change it up and everything. And the makeup I decided to pick out is something that is quick, easy, and excuse me, it doesn't take forever to do. It's a very few seconds, quick out the door type makeup. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start. I'll put on my sunscreen. So every day, you know, no matter if you're going out or not going out, you should always use sunscreen. I'm gonna use my SPF BFFF sunscreen by Milani, but I do have another primer that I'm gonna be using that's actually will help me stay shine free all day. Because a lot of times my work hours are between between like 4 to like 6, sometimes 7 hours of work day. So I'm pretty at work. It just depends on what my schedule look like and all that. So, you know, I have different hours, I work different days, I mostly work during the day. I don't ever work during the weekends because of situations and things like that. So I'm just going to put this all over my face, and then the other primer, I'm just going to put it on my T-zone. Everything I have on my face will be down just description box and all that. And if you guys don't see my wedding ring, it's because I accidentally lost it. I was doing dishes or cooking or something like that, and most time when I do that, depending on what I'm cooking, I usually take off my ring and I put it on top of the microwave because I always find it that way. Well, I got done cooking while I was cooking, which was fried chicken, and couldn't find it. Have been found for the past few days, so I decided that next month, me and my husband looked online, and I'm actually gonna get a ring that is like his, but a female version. It looked really cool, and I wouldn't wear my engagement ring, but unfortunately I'm spraying some lip balm on, but unfortunately it's a little too small. I mean, I don't know what happened, but yeah. So I always put like lip balm, my lip something to help my lips stay moisturized, to put actually the lip product on. Okay, so for primer, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Step 1. I'm just going to put this in my T-zones, you know, where I get oily the most throughout the day. So yeah, I'm just going to put a little bit. And I actually do like this primer. I feel like that it does keep me mattified throughout the day. So I'm just going to put, you know, some places that I know I get oily, things like that. And I know there's like 2 primers on top, but one I use in my SPF, the other one I would use, you know, actually to keep me from, again, not getting oily. So that's my main goal throughout the day, you know, because depends again how long I work. I tend to get hot. My work tend to get hot very easily. I mean, it could be 90 degrees outside, but feel like a freaking 100 inside. And yeah, that was why I kind of don't wear makeup now that we'll have to wear a mask. It's because of that. So for foundation, of course, I'm going to be using my Catrice one. This I know works really well, and it doesn't make me look dry, cakey, anything like that, but it keeps me from, again, not getting oily during the day. So that's one thing that I love about this foundation, is that aspect of it. So it's going to take a little bit on. I usually take like 2 drops at the most because it works really well. Sorry, I got something in my nose. But yeah. And I am going to zoom you guys in a little bit. That way you guys see what I'm doing. But yeah, you know, when you're going to work, and depending on what job you're working at, you know, it may be a professional job, it may be a job where you have to wear makeup, and you have to look nice, and you have to, you know, look a certain professional way. But in my work, it's pretty much, I work at Hy-Vee, so it's not really a fancy professional smashy place. It's more like, you know, we focus on customer service, things like that. And it really, you know, as long as we look nice and professional and have what we have, you know, like our shirts or tags and everything, and look like a well-rounded professional type person, we can wear makeup as long as it's not too much, and you know, we don't go overboard. It has to be natural, light type one. So okay, back with concealer. I'm just going to use my boring concealer. I love use this. I feel like that works so well, but I'm just going to put a little bit on. And I know I have some pimples coming out because I know I'm going to start, you know what, which kind of sucks, but yeah. I'm going to use that sponge again and quickly just pat this out. But yeah, so I said, you know, just depends on where you work and depends on what they, you know, say you can and cannot wear. But with me, again, when it comes to mask, you know, I know there's a lot of videos out there that show you, you know, you can wear this, it would be sweat proof or mask proof or whatever, but I feel like that even then there is some stuff that does come off, even if it is long way, sweat proof, makeup proof and all that. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. one, use my brush, and just put this all over my face. This was something I actually would be bringing along with me, just to touch up and just to, you know, make sure everything's set, to make sure that it's all looking good for when, you know, my oils start coming through, like when I have a break. I just use this and just take this and take a little brush and just take a powder thing like this right here, and that would actually work for me. And I'm going to just take my Brighten Up Banana one and just put this underneath my eyes. Really quick, and just put this wisely, you know, it's like concealer, just to give me some bright. Now the palette I picked is for multitask. And that's what I like, is a multitask type one. So it is the e.l.f. JK Jan Accent. And the reason I picked this is because you have simple look, but you have everything you need to get ready for that day. So I'm going to use the bronzer, the blush, and the highlight. For bronzer, I'm just going to be using the bronzer in there. So yeah. Because that reason why I like this, and that reason why I like it when I got it, and I did bought this collection myself, is because of that aspect. You have everything you need to bronze up, you have everything you need to highlight, you have everything you need to, you know, blush. And it's pretty much like one look type palette. And again, when you're rushing to work and you're trying to, you know, find something that work for you, that doesn't take forever, that doesn't, you have to spend hours or minutes on, you have this, because you could just simply use everything when it comes to that. You know, now I'm going to use the blush to blush up my cheeks. And you can see that's how it looks. It's beautiful, but again, it's a one look type palette. So you have the bronzing, you have the blush, you have everything again you need. And for blush, or I should say for highlight, I'm going to be using the highlight in this to highlight and give a little glow. And again, you get a pow, you get a punch, you get everything, again, you need for that. And use this as a multitasker. So you could use the blush as a shadow, you could use your bronzer as a shadow, you could use whatever you need to use to make it a one look type palette. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes really quick, but I do have a stick shadow that I'm going to put all over my eyes, but I am going to use this, the bronzer, for the crease. So I'm going to go ahead and put eye primer on. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my concealer and just blend this in. Before I do that, I'm actually going to spray my face, because I always spray it after I get done with the powder. And again, I'm going to use my holy grail, which is my Makeup Milani last spray, which you guys know I love a spray. This is actually literally my holy grail. This makes my makeup look flawless, look beautiful, last the whole 9 yards. But this is what the face is looking like. See how beautiful this is. So yeah, let's go ahead and we will use the bronzer in this. I would use this one, but it's a little too deep, so I'm going to use this one right here. And we're just going to use it to bronze up the crease. And if we need, and even with it being bronzed up like that, you still get a good amount of pigment. And so that would look like. See how beautiful that is? And that would look like. And I am, again, going to use a highlighter for the inner corner, just to give it some look. So what I'm going to do with the stick, I know I'm not going to draw on because when I used this before, it's really beautiful, really creamy. So I'm just going to, as I usually use, my finger, and I pretty much just did this and just pat it on my eyes. And it doesn't look too much. It doesn't look like, you know, you're going overboard and you're going insane and trying to put too much. But that would look like, see, nice, simple, easy, quick eye look. Don't mind the neighbors upstairs because they tend to be loud as hell. This type of neighbor I'm living in. You can use the deepest shade to do a little darkening up in the outer crease if you want to go that far. But for me, this is just like the perfect look. Because I feel like that, you know, you're not going overboard, but you're not, it's like you're trying, but you're not trying away. And that's what I feel like. And then you could take the same brush and just do the same thing. And just spread it around. And that's pretty much the eye look. See? Simple. Now for mascara, I'm just going to use my Bang mascara. Again, you know, I use any type of mascara that I want. But I feel like that, you know, this doesn't go, again, overboard, look natural, look nice, it stays on all day type thing. Plus, I really do like this. I know I saw a lot of YouTubers who have tried this mascara and wasn't really a big fan of it. But so far, you know, it seemed like it working good for me. Doesn't feel like that, you know, it's doing what anyone else says. But that's the eye look. Now for brows, again, I'm going to use a tinted brow because I really don't want to take my time and take forever just doing a pencil brow and then clear glue, you know, things like that. Again, to me, this is worth it. It's quick, easy, looks great on my brows, you know, give me the fullness, give me what I need. And everything. So, let me use it on this side. You can see that everything is looking natural, but beautiful at the same time. I mean, this is a natural face. You got a little glow, but you got the natural part of it, and you got the natural eyes and everything, and this is more like, you know, everyday work. And if you want to, you don't necessarily have to put concealer on, you don't necessarily have to put foundation. I know a lot of people, they use a concealer for their foundation, and I know that helps and that works. You know, I could use a very light cover foundation like me and use it that way, or you know, for my occasion, as I have to wear a mask now, it's mostly just eye makeup. Now again, with the lips, another fact that I would have to wear a mask, and you don't want anything that sticks to it, but you don't want anything that's too bold. So I use this light pink, it's called Pink Kiss Lip Oil. And you can reapply very good and everything. It's a very beautiful neutral lip gloss that works. You can reapply, you could take it with you just like you take that foundation powder with you and touch up. But I saw people who have wear literally for like a full face of makeup and at my work, and they look great, and I can see what they do. They don't have like high glam or high anything when it comes to makeup. They just have something nice, simple on the eyes, light on the lips, natural look, and all that. So this is pretty much my full face of makeup that I would wear to work. You know, you got the glow, you got the bronze, you got the blush, but you got the natural, the eyes, lightness on the lips, and things like that. And you know, plus it'll last all day because you have that step one, the primer, you have the powder, you have the spray, you have everything that you need for that day of work. Now, if you're doing anything professional, then I would step up and I would make this a little bit more glam, a little bit more, you know, high end, not high end, but more like stuff like that. But for me, who work at a grocery store, I pretty much, I'm going to zoom you out. There you go. I pretty much just wear, again with the mask, eye look, and that's it. I'll have mascara, I have eye look, and you know, sometimes I'll spot conceal, which a lot of people do also for that low maintenance natural look. But yeah, I just feel like that this is what, you know, I would wear if I didn't have my mask on and if we didn't have a mask mandatory. But that again is everything in my video. Hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time in my video. Till then, have a lovely day or night or wherever you guys are. And my name is Christina. I do upload 3 times, Saturday, Sunday, and now Wednesday. So I'll see you next time. Till then, bye. Little sweet inside.